Hello, Scorpio. This is Sophie with Lady of the Unknown Oracle. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be your reading for February 2019. If you are new here, welcome. I am so excited to have you. Please take a seat. I hope you enjoy your message. Ooh, excuse me. If you are returning, thank you so much for coming back. I appreciate your love and support more than words can express. Thank you. My heart is overjoyed. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy your message. Please keep in mind that this reading is general, okay? It may not reflect your current situation, but I do recommend coming back to the reading at the end of the month in case your situation changes. It might be relevant to you then. And if this reading does resonate, I hope that it provides you with the clarity and guidance that you need moving forward. If you have not already, please like, share, subscribe, and leave me a comment down below letting me know where you are so far in your journey. I want you to remember that this community serves to heal and encourage everyone passing through. So if you're looking for camaraderie and support, you've reached the right soul family. You are right at home. Thank you so much for being here. This is going to be your monthly reading. There will not be mid-monthlies. I'm going to try to fill that time in between throughout the month with channeled messages because that is what I've been called to do. I found a lot of missed opportunity over January because I was trying to keep up with the mid-monthlies in addition to personals, and it was very, I really feel like I missed opportunities there with energy shifts and then special messages. So let's try for February. I'm feeling good about it. Scorp. I'm a Scorpio sun, so let's see what's in store for us. Let's see, Scorp. What's going on in February? What is coming in for Scorpio, please? This could be sun, moon, rising, any placement you have Scorpio in your chart, okay? This is a general reading for love or career. This is really anything. Anything and everything. Let's see what's coming in for us. Scorpio, February 2019, please. Feels good. Feels good. Okay, moving forward. That's right. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Didn't I just take a deep breath? I'm telling you, it feels good. Relocation or travel. Could be traveling. The Emperor. Yes, madam. Travel, 3 of Gabriel. Travel is definitely very, very, very evident here. So, Scorp, if you are thinking about traveling for work, if you are thinking about traveling to elevate the next phase of your life, whether that's in love or career, it looks like you will be successfully moving forward. Make sure that you stay within your Emperor energy. I see, however, forward movement. I just want to bring into focus. I did bring my attention here to the rocks that we have. I know that this particular ship is not in the water. However, be aware that there are obstacles no matter where you go or how smoothly it seems you are moving forward. The 6 of Michael is the 6 of Swords. So while the 6 of Swords traditionally means going from choppy waters to smooth to to calmer waters, no matter what waters you go to, there will always be a special set of challenges and obstacles that await. That does not hinder you. Do not be afraid of those challenges. Remember that they add to your well of knowledge, they add to your growth, and they're part of life. They're a part of the process, okay? As long as you don't avoid them, you become better at dealing with them. And that's what the Emperor does. The Emperor takes control of their environment and they don't allow other people or other places or other things to dictate their direction. They say, this is where I'm going. And whether I need to work around certain things or obliterate certain things in my path that dare to stand in my way, I am moving forward with or without your permission. The Emperor does not ask anyone if it's okay for them to do something. They do it. And if anyone else stands in their way, they better be prepared to taste the wrath. Okay? I'm not saying that wrath is a good thing. I'm just saying that the determination needs to be there regardless of challenges. They want to cross you? That's fine. That's fine. They want to cross you. They want to stand in your way. They want to... There's nothing that can hinder you, Scorpio. There's nothing that can hinder you. I see you progressing forward. If you are dealing with an Aries and you are in a romantic relationship, I see things moving forward with this Aries. If you are dealing with someone who is just very in their Emperor energy, I see a lot of forward movement. Someone who is just very stable. They could be a boss, an employer, run their own business. This could also be an aspiration that they have. Maybe this is what they're working towards, is to have their own. Either way though, I see that the results from their effort, the results from your effort, perhaps you've been putting a lot of time into yourself, trying to meet someone who meets you at eye level. I see that that person could be coming in as well. Let's see what we've got here for Scorpio. Magician, beautiful, absolutely. That came out in the pre-shuffle as well. The Magician came out in the pre-shuffle. King of Pentacles. Seven of Swords. If you're dealing with an earth sign, that person could be feeling like they are being deceived, or they're afraid of deception, or perhaps they are the ones being deceptive. Let's check this out though. With the Magician, you are manifesting. Okay, this what's coming into your life, you've been manifesting. Or you've either, the reading we are about to do now is either something you've been manifesting, or your situation with an Aries. We have double Aries with the Emperor. Aries, Virgo, Gemini. So let's go ahead and see. At the bottom, we've got the Five of Cups and the Empress. So we've got a little bit of grief here over expansion, but this grief could be that in order to expand, you had to let things go. The expansion itself, if you're dealing with an Empress, right, because you've got the Emperor here, you as the Empress, or this person as the Empress, has come out of something in the past that has left them feeling a little grief-stricken. This could also be a pregnancy, an unwanted pregnancy I'm seeing as well. An unwanted pregnancy. But at the very least, because I see forward movement here with the Six of Michael and the Three of Gabriel, the Six of Swords with the Three of Wands, I'm seeing forward movement, standing in your power. So it looks like in the process of expanding where you currently have been, this Magician energy is manifestation, having all the tools that you need in order to make your life, make things happen the way they should. To me, this feels like a very past energy, especially since with the Five of Cups, you have him turned towards facing what has already been done and ignoring what is, which is that two cups are still standing up. You can't make what's spilled out of these cups go back in, but you can make sure these don't spill. So in the process of expansion, there could be a little bit of time to reflect on what has been lost in the process. But you need to pay attention to what's going on with you right now, because you're moving forward. You're moving things that you have been putting things that you've been putting out into the universe. You've been speaking with the divine. You've been speaking with your spirit guides, looking for an answer, waiting for a sign. It's all coming to you in February. Your current situation is the Eight of Swords. You're tied up to the past. You're in this self-sabotage energy. Exactly. And what's challenging you is the Hermit. So you are seeing the signs, you're going within and you know the truth, but you're blocking your own path. On your mind, you've got the Hierophant. You are coming into greater commitment. You are coming into a new job, a new career, a marriage, a long-term relationship. You're thinking about it, and yet you're feeling anxious. Yes, ma'am. In the past, you were collecting information with the Page of Swords. Maybe you dealt with an air sign. You have Gemini here. Perhaps they're kind of immature. Coming in, you've got the Queen of Wands. This could be a fire sign, but above all, Scorpio, I see this as you coming into your power. You see yourself as death. Here you are. You see yourself as standing in your power. That's what I'm telling you. In the environment, you've got the Six of Wands, victory, promotion. If this is work, promotion, you've been doing your best at work, or perhaps you've been putting in the work into this new business that you've been working on. You're going to get recognition for it. Finally, right? I feel like finally. So let's see. With your fears, you're afraid. You're afraid of illusion. You're afraid that this is all just a dream. You're afraid that this is all a fantasy. Perhaps if you're dealing with a particular person, you're afraid that you're going to be treated like an option the way you did in the past. If this is a marriage or a serious relationship that you're with, this Queen of Wands could be a fire sign. It doesn't have to be just you coming into your power. This could be a fire sign that you are looking at possibly being in a relationship with, and you're afraid that because of this person's history, you know, fire signs can be a little player type energy. Not always, that's stereotypical, because you can be any sign and be a player. But I'm saying in accordance to the type of energy, fire can be very passionate, and emotions don't play that great of a role in the passion of a moment. So you could be afraid here that with this incoming person, you might just be treated like an option, because maybe in the past you were. Your potential outcome is the Page of Cups. So an offer of love, creativity, a new beginning in love. Behind the Five of Cups with the Empress, Knight of Cups. Yeah, so this could be either, this feels to me much more love related than work. You see, look at this. Stop it with a Nine of Swords. Very anxious, very, very anxious here. Let me see. If this is work related, you're feeling very confident in your forward movement, but you're afraid that this is not going to last, or that somehow your efforts are going to fade into the background. If this is a romantic relationship, I see here that you really want commitment, but because of past situations, you might be feeling discouraged, even though what's coming in is giving you indications that where you're at is actually really amazing, and that everything you've wanted to come into fruition is actually coming into fruition. I'm gonna leave that right there. Mic drop. Dropping the mother effing mic with the Magician and the Judgment at the bottom. This is manifestation at its best, Scorp. You're making it happen, Captain. I'm telling you, this is all you. This is coming in, and this is good stuff. Look, with the Six of Wands and the Seven of Cups again. Six of Wands, Seven of Cups. Like, don't be afraid. At this point, you might be feeling like things are just too good to be true. They're not. You worked hard, Scorp. Give yourself credit. You've been standing in your power. This could also be you bringing an end to something. You could be seeing yourself as the bringer of an ending, as the person that is transforming something. We're gonna go ahead and clarify all of this, but this is what I am seeing so far. This is beautiful, Scorp. Yes, yes. Seven of Swords. Stop it. In the past, what you dealt with this Gemini person, I'm saying Gemini because we've got double confirmation here of Gemini if you are dealing with an air sign. There could have been a change. There could have been a change in your chemistry. You might have found out that they were being fairly dishonest, or in your situation, if this is a three-party situation, because we've got the Queen of Wands who, again, I don't like to make a stereotype. However, the Queen of Wands, because of the passion, because of, you know, the lack of thought, you know, Swords, the lack of emotional tie with Cups, passion sometimes knows no direction. It just follows its own path. We have the Seven of Swords and the Queen of Wands here. We've got a Taurus, Virgo, Scorpio, Gemini twice. We've got multiple people here that this could very well have been some type of three-party situation, even though the Three of Swords has not come up yet. We have anxiety here. We have a focus on the past. So there could have been some kind of wrongdoing in the past where you felt bamboozled. You felt just, you know, betrayed. With the Ace of Wands, we have, this is typically a very phallic symbol. Some type of betrayal, some type of sexual dishonesty or betrayal, possibly. With the Eight of Swords, we have self-sabotage. We have self-imposed limitation. Eight of Cups, you're coming out of it, Scorp. Good for you. You're coming out of it. You're trying really hard to come out of it. This is a good 8 to have. You're trying very hard to come out of it currently, which you deserve, because you're moving towards recognition, positive recognition, and transformation. This Page of Cups here could be you in the outcome. Crossing you is the Hermit. So if you're not dealing with a Virgo, this could just be you realizing that in order to come out of this Eight of Swords energy, you have to walk away. But the Hermit, with you being in your head a lot, you might be over-analyzing things. Hanged Man, looking at things from a different perspective. What's challenging you is looking at things in a different way. There's something that you're bringing with you into February from the past. This could be a person. This could have been an occurrence. If this is a 3-party situation, this is someone who you were either the third party of, or you found out there was a third party. In February, you're coming out of this. In February, you're coming out of this. You're really trying to shift your perspective, because you realize that this self-limiting behavior is keeping you from unlocking your potential. Either that, or if you are dealing with a Hermit, with a Virgo, they are looking at things kind of sideways. And so while you're coming out of this self-limiting belief of something, this self-imprisonment, you're coming out of that. But in order to do that, the Virgo, might be coming out of, they might have to feel like in order, you changing changes them. If that makes sense. You changing changes the circumstances of your relationship with them. And so things might be kind of hanging in suspension for a minute. For you to be able to move forward with this Eight of Cups, you might be having to put a pause on things with this Virgo. But either way, I see a lot of introspection, Virgo. Scorpio. I see a lot of introspection here, where you're manifesting these new things into your life, and in order to remove the block, which is you, it's self-imposed, you have to be able to walk away from certain things. And I feel like a lot of those things are based in the past. With the Hierophant, I see Ace of Cups. It's love, it's commitment. You are thinking about either committing to yourself and healing finally from this past situation, or you see yourself increasing, just bringing commitment and love into this situation you have with a Gemini, Virgo, Scorpio, with whoever this other person is, Aries, whoever this other person is, you are looking into creating something stable and loving out of the situation that you guys share. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold on. I apologize. Okay. Sorry about that. Okay, so, but yeah, you're thinking about either committing to the process of healing for yourself in order to move forward in your own individual power, or you are seeing possibly taking what began as just being in love and offering a rock solid commitment, something official, something long-lasting. In your heart, though, there's anxiety surrounding this situation. Yeah, this is a love reading, okay? This is either self-love or a romantic relationship with somebody else. The message that I got in general, overall, for career could still pertain to you, okay? However, if you do not want a love reading, it's okay. This will most likely not be a love, this will most likely not be a career reading. So I'm just gonna let you know. But stay tuned if you still want to see how this turns out. Right now in your heart, you are anxious about this love. What's that, Scorp? You're anxious about this love. It's keeping you from sleeping at night. Remember that the energies can be reversible. So if this is not you, Scorp, this could be the person that you're dealing with. If you are dealing with nobody else and this is purely just you, there is something about having to heal from a past partnership that is really rocking your world. And it's blocking what could be coming into you because you're so focused on it that you're essentially sabotaging the possibility of your own blessings coming in. Which, in order for you to be able to come out of it, you have to be able to take a second, go within, and realize that things now are no longer what they were. Remember, with the Five of Cups. You're focusing a lot more on the cups that have spilled and not enough on the ones that are still here. With the Two of Cups here, there is something that you know, shakes you up a little bit though. In the past, you had the Page of Swords, you were collecting information. With the Princess of Pentacles, you had stability, an offer to be stable. Or maybe if this was a relationship with another person, this was something that you really thought you could make work. But something happened and you weren't able to develop further on the relationship. You gathered all the information you could, you put a plan into motion, but in the end, it just didn't work. If this is you in the past, perhaps you were a student, right? Maybe that was a plan that got thwarted off because you were with someone who didn't support you, and now you and that person are no longer together. You are trying to come back into your own. You see yourself here as being in your power. You're more determined than you were in the past. Because the Princess of Pentacles is a student. The Page of Swords is someone that gathers information. But communication was not good between you and this person in the past. Or at least the plan that you thought would come to fruition didn't really, because this is all about manifestation. With the Magician, this is all about manifestation. So in the past, you tried manifesting something and it didn't work out. Five of Cups is grieving on the past. Coming in, you have the Queen of Wands. You are coming into your own with the Hierophant again. Scorp, Jesus. It's a fight. It's a fight to be stable again. With the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands, this is something, this could be, okay? This could be, again, this is what I'm saying. This could potentially be some type of three-party situation because you've got with the Five of Wands and the Hierophant, you've got competition. You've got a marriage, possibly with the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. You've got competition. You've got this Queen of Pentacles also in the vicinity, possibly one of the people who's in that competition. If you're noticing competing energies. Coming in, there's a direct competition there. Or if not, this is just your own inner conflict on regaining your stability, either at work, in school, in a commitment that you have with someone else, the commitment that you have to yourself. You are reestablishing commitment here, and you are going within, and you might have conflicting energies, but your ultimate goal is to reestablish stability. You do have Taurus energy here with the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. This could also be a fire sign, but these are just energies. There's a desire here to regain stability, and it doesn't matter who's caught in between. The Five of Wands is in between the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles. Whatever it's going to take you as the Queen of Wands to get from point A to point B, no matter what kind of competition is sandwiched in between, it doesn't matter. You are determined and you are going to achieve the stability and the commitment to yourself, to the other person, to work, to school, whatever it is. You see yourself coming into a union with that stability. Right now, you see yourself as death. Princess of Swords, again, is the Page of Swords. You see yourself gathering information. There might be multiple responsibilities right now that you're juggling as well. You see yourself as possibly with death, there's an ending here of juggling multiples. So whether that's multiple people, multiple responsibilities, multiple dreams, multiple doubts, you are dropping it. You are putting the research intended, the research needed, so that you can commit to one pentacle at a time. You intend on not keeping this particular juggling act going, but you are trying to transform the condition of one pentacle. You're going within, you're doing the research, you're standing in your power, and you are deciding to move forward. That's right. You're moving forward. You see yourself as changing things and moving forward. With the Six of Wands in your environment, you are feeling victorious. You are coming to a new level of stability here. There's a cycle here that's coming to an end, and it's bringing a new cycle in. Because while the Four of Wands can also be soulmate energy, it's also it's a circle here. It's a cycle. So you are getting recognition in the environment. You are recognizing a victorious acceleration towards something you've been working on. You're riding victoriously into this new cycle. There's something about this completion here that has you feeling very proud, and you're receiving recognition for it. Either that, or there's simply a spotlight being placed on this new level of commitment or this new ascended level that you are going to. There's a spotlight on it. You're focusing in the environment. There's a focus here on just completing the one thing that you need to complete. Most likely with this person, if there's a person here, or with yourself, within yourself. Your fear here is the Seven of Cups. You're fearing that you might be confused because the star shows you your way home. It's the journey, it's the healing, it's the dream come true. Your fear is that somehow on your way home, on your journey, you're going to get confused. The Seven of Cups is not only having multiple options, but it's also having an obscure view of which cup you want, which cup is yours. Being confused because there are so many possibilities, not realizing that there's only one real possibility. The star is suggesting that there is one cup here that is truly, truly remarkably yours. And your fear here is that you're not going to be able to know which cup the star is in. You have multiple options that are disguising themselves as options that could be long-lasting or could be your path to stability. This could be multiple people with the Seven of Cups, different love offers coming from people. But in the outcome, we've got the Page of Cups. So this person has just one cup. Just one cup. Nine of Swords, you are feeling very anxious about it because there's a decision that needs to be made. With the Tower. With the Tower. Sorry. With the Tower. Double Scorpio. Right, Scorp? So with this Page of Cups, again, this looks like someone here might be making an offer to you and you're going to be left standing in awe. You're not really sure what to make of this option. You're not really sure what to make of this offer. I'm feeling like this person, you carry a lot of baggage with this person. This could be a reconciliation. This could be someone from your past because there is a focus here that you're putting on the past. And with the Judgment, you have a possible revival, a possible reconciliation. And with the Nine of Swords, you're not sure if you want to do it. Because with the Tower, you already had an epiphany that you can't really come back from. Right? Or perhaps by reconciling with this person, you already know, if it's a Scorpio, if it's another Scorpio, you already know that things are not going to work out. Like you're tempted to give it another chance to see if it makes your sadness go away. Maybe, you know, maybe you've done enough inner work. Maybe you're afraid that maybe what the reason why things ended before is because you weren't sure what you wanted. Now that you know what you want going forward, this person's going to come to you with a request for a second chance. And you're like, oh, well, the first time we broke up or the first time we divorced is because I didn't know what I wanted. So now that I know, maybe things will work out. Not realizing that it really takes two. It takes two to tango. It takes two people. It takes two people in a relationship to make it, to break it. If you are looking into a possible reconciliation, I'm seeing that that's not for you. Scorp, if I'm being completely honest, I'm seeing that that is not what you want. There are certain reconciliations that are worth it because you see the person has changed. However, I am feeling, especially with the Seven of Swords and the overarching energy, I feel like that is something that you need to get over and leave in the past and leave in the past. In order to take the Nine of Swords out of your heart about this partnership, in order to leave that in the past. The Page of Cups as well, a lot of other card readers tend to interpret as the apology card. So this could be someone coming in trying to reconcile with you. I say no to that. Because I feel like the results came back and showed that was a lie. Okay, I feel like there's something very insincere. You're tempted to say yes to their apology, but I feel like nothing has really changed. Because I see that you did a lot of inner work, but I don't think it's gonna match up, because what brought you guys to this point here was some type of either infidelity or some type of blatant dishonesty that person really doesn't. They really didn't express any kind of like I'm sorry or any type of real, truly apologetic action moving forward. Let's go ahead and see really quick for love here. However, if this is a new person, maybe you've been with this person for a little while, and because you're jaded from the past, you're not sure if the offer that they're giving you is really what's going to lead you to your 10 of Cups. You're not really sure, because when you leave for the 8, you're looking for the last 2, but you're feeling anxious about the last 2 to make the 10. So there's something surrounding the offer this person might be coming to you with in February, Scorp, that there's a hang-up. There's a hang-up here that you're feeling kind of iffy about. Something's making you very anxious about this decision. It might, with the Tower, the Tower usually is like an epiphany or some type of moment that leaves things unlike what they were. And it could be that you're afraid that by accepting this love offer, you're going to change your life as you know it. There could be something very monumental about this person. Oh, there we go. There could be some, maybe they're married, or maybe they would offer marriage to you. If this is a proposal, you're freaking out a little bit because the level of commitment is going up, and you've never been in a commitment of this magnitude before. Or again, if this is a 3-party situation, perhaps, okay, and this is perhaps, this person is married, but they're coming to you with some type of offer for longevity. That's interesting. Heart-to-heart conversation. Honestly discuss your feelings with one another. Someone might be wanting to talk to you about possibly getting married. Or if this person is already married, that might be what they come to you about in February. Because there's something about the partnership that's either making you anxious, or if this is the other person and they're married, they might be losing sleep because they want to come clean to you about that. Or if you're married, Scorp, and you're in a 3-party situation with somebody, you might be trying to let them know that you're married, and you're not really sure how to go about all that. And that could be especially true for you if you are with a Virgo. Or if the person that you're dealing with is a Virgo. But there's definitely a sense of wanting to look at this whole situation in a different way. Because you're feeling really great about moving things to a higher level of commitment. Healing family issues and letting go of control issues. New love. See, new love, let go of control issues with marriage and healing family issues. With the 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups and the 2 of Cups and Gemini twice and movement forward, and 4 of Wands is a home. The Tower is a huge change, right? Yeah, Scorp. With wedding, to me, wedding is like the Hierophant. It's greater level of commitment. Healing family issues is really just you healing issues with the past. Heart-to-heart conversations is you really being candid with yourself about the things that have happened to you, possibly in a relationship that you had in the past, and working through those feelings so that way when a new offer is presented to you coming into February, you don't feel so shocked, or you don't feel so unworthy, or you don't feel like there's anything about making this decision that needs to rock your world, but there's nothing about this decision that needs to be so drastically different as to make you anxious or worried that it's not going to work out. But it's very interesting because there are a lot of messages here. So I say this, Scorp. Okay, I say this. This could be either about you. I'm gonna try to make this a little bit more concise, because there are a lot of different. This is like a tree in my brain. I'm trying to process it. Really, I'm trying to look at it all, and there's a lot here. So if this is self-love, Scorp, if this is you, you are not dating anyone, you do not want to date anyone. You might have someone coming in. Let me put these aside. You might have someone coming in, and they might offer you. They might offer you a relationship, an official, exclusive relationship, to which you are going to hesitate quite deeply, because there's either something about this person that you feel like they are not being sincere, or you have not healed enough to trust that their offer is true, or you have not healed enough to trust yourself in being able to pull your weight in the relationship. You may not have sorted through all your baggage long enough to partake in this type of relationship at the level of commitment this person is offering you. You have it on your mind, but in your heart, you are still anxious about it. And what's crossing you is going within and finding the answer, but looking at it in a different way. You're still struggling with the past. If this is a solo mission, Scorp, and you are just really trying to heal from something that was done wrong to you, your expansion, remember at the very beginning of this reading, we have the Emperor with the 6 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So you're getting things in, but you're also moving forward. So you might be moving forward in a speed that is not the same as what's coming towards you, and that's fine. With the Emperor, there's an encouragement here to stand in your power. So if Scorpio, this is really just you going into self-love, and you are not ready for these things coming in, do not be alarmed. There's nothing about this thing that's coming towards you that is a missed opportunity, especially if you're not ready for it. When you are ready for love, the love that comes to you is not going to be replaceable, and it's going to be yours, and it's going to make you feel fulfilled, and it's going to make you happy. So don't force yourself to be in a situation you're not ready for. It looks here like you could have somebody coming in offering you something, but more than anything, there's a call here for you to stand in your power. If you're working a lot, you could have a promotion coming in, and as long as you continue to focus on yourself, you're going to see slowly but surely you're going to heal, and you're going to get to a point where you won't have to feel so bad about rejecting offers. That's okay. If you need to reject offers, Scorp, it's okay to reject offers. If you're not ready, you're not ready. There's nothing to be ashamed of. It's okay to grieve. You move on eventually, but if you need more time because the offense done to you in the past was so grave that you need more time, take all the time you need, baby. No one's rushing you, and don't let anyone believe that they can pressure you, because they can't pressure you or force you to do anything. If this is you in a relationship with someone who you know, or maybe you don't know, but that for a fact they are single, you are having a hard time getting over the past. You want commitment with them, but you have doubts here that what you guys have is true. And you're wanting to move forward. You could be right now juggling multiple options. We have options here with the 7 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. So you could be dating other people, and this person comes in with a very strong offer, but you might be hesitating because that means having to let go of the other people. And up to now, because you had something in your past that you've been trying to bounce back from, you found a lot of security in having multiple options, and this person coming in with stability, while it's something that you want, kind of scares you, because then that means not having the security blanket of being able to call whoever you want when you're alone, right? That could be you. Or if you are dealing with somebody who you know is married or might be married, because they're absent a lot and you really can't attest to their free time, right? They could be offering something to you, and you are not really sure how to go about it. This could also be vice versa, where you may not know that they're married, then you move toward them with a commitment, to which they reject it, because lo and behold, it turns out that the reason they are rejecting your advancement is because they already have commitment with someone else. If you are single, it could be that you have a commitment that you want to give to somebody, and you might be feeling so in your power, so good, so great, and then something happens, you try to offer your love to somebody else, and they reject, and that shakes you up, makes you feel like you've made no progress. I'm just saying, let go of control issues, okay? With new love coming in, possibly, it's the only way that's going to happen, the only way you're going to notice new love, is if you stop hovering over the arena of love so much. Stop putting so much focus and energy into who is in your love life, who's coming, who's going, and just focus more on yourself, Scorp. Of everything here, I feel like the real, if you sift through all of this and really nail it, remember that at the center of this, we have the 8 of Swords with the 8 of Cups. You need to move past things that do not serve, whether that's people, whether that's places, circumstances, things, right? We have here, if you are dealing with somebody who is married, they are healing through family issues. And it could be that if you are the third party, they're either offering you something, or they are using you to help them work through rejection they are currently facing in their marriage. This is going down a whole different path of the reading I honestly wasn't even expecting. If not, right, and you are single, dating, someone could be coming to you with an offer to get married, or to ascend your relationship to a higher level of commitment. You guys are talking possibly about it. This comes up in the form of a heartfelt conversation, but you have not recovered enough from your past family issues to really feel confident about moving forward with them, which is normal. That's okay. Take your time. If this person loves you truly, then they will understand your past feelings, and they will respect them, and you guys can move forward slowly. And if this is just you as a single person, you are you're having a lot of candid conversations with yourself about committing to yourself, recommitting to your life purpose, to your goals in life. You're reestablishing commitment to yourself, and you're healing from the past, from transgressions that were done against you. There are a lot of different paths here, guys. I'm going to see really quick what lesson, please? What lesson? Never mind. I'll say what lesson, and letting go at the bottom. What lesson do we have here for Scorpio? Is cultivating prosperity and letting go. The abundance of the universe is pouring into my life, is what your affirmation would be. So there's, again, you have things here that are growing. Things that you have been putting a lot of time and effort into. Letting go, again, with letting go of control issues. I surrender joyously to the ebbing and flowing of my life. Ebbing and flowing are constant changes. So there's something here about all of the hard work you've been putting in. Things are progressing, but it looks like the challenges are still there. Remember what I was telling you with the Six of Michael, the Six of Swords. There are always challenges in our way. However, the idea here with letting go of control issues, there's divine timing here. There's the way things are going about right now, the feelings of rejection or the feelings of making turns that you don't know what lies beyond the turn. That's all part of the process. Let go of what's currently going on. Let go of what has passed. Let go of things that you cannot control, and only focus on the things that you can. Continue cultivating your prosperity. Continue cultivating your inner world. Continue cultivating your abundance in your life, your work, your school, the things that make you whole, your hobbies, your relationships with your friends and family. Continue cultivating the things that are already in progress, and let go of the things that you cannot control that are outside of you, whether those are circumstances or people, relationships with people that you don't have a strong foundation of commitment with already. Let those things pass. Scorp. Let those things pass. Let those things pass. With the Three of Gabriel, that's the Three of Wands, we have things that are coming in, right? We have things that are coming in, and we have you moving forward. But remember with the Emperor here. Remember with the Emperor. That came out with the Six of Swords and the Three of Wands. No matter what that travel, no matter what that progress forward looks like, no matter what those incoming things are, you have to maintain the Emperor essence of yourself. You are in your power. This is how you see yourself. You see yourself as moving forward and making progress. So no matter what all of these other things are that are occurring around you, these fears, your focus is to stand in your power. Stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation. Ambitious plans. Do not allow this anxiety. Do not allow what these other people are bringing to the table that make it feel kind of like, I don't know if I want it out. Listen, Scorp, you are where you are. No matter what your past brought you, no matter who surrounds you now, no matter what, as long as you keep your eyes on what you desire for yourself and on your progress moving forward, you will be fine. You will stand in your power, and you will be magnificent. I almost get that scene of the if you watched Aquaman, they might even have a clip of it on YouTube where he gets the flare. He gets the like little dynamite stick, the flare, and he goes down into the water when he finally reaches the oh Lord, I'm gonna embarrass myself, guys. I apologize in advance. I'm embarrassing myself. The part close to the end, right before I don't want to spoil it. It's the one scene that he has where he's got the solar flare and he dives into water, and in the water are all of these like creatures of the deep that want to kill him. And when he goes down, they're afraid of light. And he's got the flare in his hand, and he's going in the water deep, deep, deep down, deeper, 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 deeper. And it's an epic scene, man. It's an epic scene where they all float away from him, right? He's got the light in his hand, and he's going deep, deep, deep. And you can see ahead of him, like the gleam of the light, you can see all of the creatures in front of him. But there's like the radiance of the light makes them all separate. Like it makes them float away from him. It's like an aura of light around him, and all of the creatures want him, but they can't touch him. And it's awesome. It's incredible. And that's kind of that's the visual I'm getting for you. You have all these things that almost feel like real. They almost feel like they're real, but they're kind like they're not, you know, like there's the self-doubt, or possible offers that you're going to reject, or rejections of the offer that you give to the person you like, or something here. You're healing from things, right? You're healing from things. You're moving past things. You want commitment here. You want healing. You want a new life, and you're getting it. In all of the most important ways in your life, Scorpio, you are getting stability. I see some things here that may disappoint you, but I see that in all the ways that matter, you are achieving. You are victorious. You are standing in your power. Continue to stand in your power. It's okay to feel bad about the past. It's okay to feel bad about what the past has done to your perception of your current position. But there's a time to call it quits when it comes to what it's doing to your current position. And you have to say, enough is enough. I am the Emperor. I am Scorpio. I am the Death card. I am transformation. This is the beginning of the end. And while these things did take advantage of my feelings, or these things have followed me up until this point, it's time to let go. It's time to heal, and it's time to move forward. And yeah, these things have disappointed me, but I am moving on towards greater things. There's a call in February to transmute the energy that's coming your way. There are going to be things that make you sad. It feels like it's going to be love related. But you move past it. Continue to focus on yourself. That's the biggest resonating piece of advice, of guidance that I feel is going to pertain to everyone, regardless of the different situations I saw. Continue focusing on yourself. Heal and continue pushing forward in all of the ways that make you happy, that benefit you and increase your stability as an individual. You are manifesting with the Magician twice. You're manifesting. You are commanding control of your environment, and you are moving forward. Those are the most important aspects. And on top of that, those are major arcana with the star as well. Healing. Big time. Big time. Big time. Okay? So other things are minor. But you are creating. You are manifesting. And you are moving forward towards the right direction. Continue focusing on yourself, Scorp. You are going in the right direction. Obstacles come and go. You will always be by your own side. Heal, do what's right for you, and continue moving towards stability, because you are so far victorious in that stability. In February, you're going to be very impressed by your fortitude. You're going to be very impressed. You're going to realize that in a lot of ways, you become a lot stronger nowadays than you were in the past. So congratulations, okay? Scorp, you guys are awesome. Thank you so much for being with me. I appreciate you so, so, so much. And congrats. Congrats, congrats. February is going to be rocking. I love you. Love you so much. Thank you for being with me. If this resonated with you, I would appreciate it so much if you liked, shared, subscribed, left me a comment down below. Until next time, my friends, my soul family, I love you. I'll see you next time, okay? Mwah. See you later, Scorp.